The following program is underwritten by the generous support of CSEA, New York's leading union.
When you drive distracted, lives are at stake, including your own. Pay attention. Prevent crashes. Don't zone out. A message from CSEA, New York's leading union.
Live from Saratoga, it's Friday Night Live.
For me, other than that I had two children on the trip, so it was a lot of fun to experience it with them. But I'm a fiddler as well, so they invited me to play with them. So not only was I part groupie, part mom, part chaperone, I was one of the fiddlers, and that was probably the most special thing I've ever done. I mean, it was amazing playing fiddle in Ireland.
I think we really weren't quite aware of how well they were performing, and after seeing them perform, with not only professionals but national winners, other students who are national winners, I think they have opportunities ahead of them that they really were not aware that they would have.
I love it. You can play like all sorts of different genres, and it just has its own little vibe to it. It's really good. Well, I loved playing. Like all of the gigs that we did were so much fun. We met with a lot of local groups. It happened to be beautiful the whole time, like sunny. We were so lucky. And our tour guide said that rarely ever happens. The whole week was just bright and sunny.
I think just going around and learning the Irish culture and meeting all the amazing people over there, eating the food, seeing all the sights was just great. So pretty much everything, I guess.
So we have been playing since, a lot of us, third grade, elementary, some have started younger. But we learned fundamental things, how to hold a bow properly, proper posture, and all shifting, and we all take lessons. So from that fundamental standpoint, that's classically trained. Mm-hmm. While they usually learn by ear, and their posture is all representative of this style of music.
Appalachian old-time tunes. The first one's called Nail That Catfish to the Tree. The second one was Shove That Pig's Foot a Little Further in the Fire.
again, a big thing for me about music has been the collaborative aspect of it. You get together, even with just one other person, or I guess even with your instrument as well, there's a conversation that goes on there. There's a back and forth, there's a give and take. And when you get a bunch of kids that understand that they're in a really healthy, on many different levels, practice, it's a healthy environment, it just comes out to be a really great experience for them.
There's a lot of room for improvisation, which I think is really helpful, and you can show a lot of, there's a really big range as far as what you can do with the instrument, like of styles and
when you're listening to music, if you want to really break it down, you're processing data. And there's a big emotional element, but there's a lot of data in there. So your brain is pulling all of that in. You're pulling in the rhythm, you're pulling in the harmonies, you're pulling in the melodies, you're pulling in the interplay of what's going on. And your brain responds to that stimuli. I mean, music has been proven, studies from Stanford, University of Southern California, McGill University, Southern Ontario, where they show that music input will develop both sides of the brain, and it also increases neuroplasticity. So music really does make our kids better prepared to learn and to grow from a brain power perspective. And how great is that they have an emotional outlet, they can vent when they need to, they can display what they're feeling, but yet we're still feeding that engine, that brain processing power. It's just phenomenal. Music's been a huge part of my life forever. I started playing piano in 1968, and my first teacher used to accompany the silent movies. And he just got this idea in me that it's all about exploration, and it's all about me connecting with the instrument. He didn't really believe in scales, he didn't believe in recitals. It was about playing and just getting in there with the music.
We're singing Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors.
Sometimes I try to play with the guitar or playing piano myself, but sometimes it's easier to get in touch with the song, and you can focus more on your emotions when you do that.
Sure.
Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Oh, here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clear as the morning. I know things are bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you.
We're just like best friends.
That's nice.
We've been acting together for a really long time.
Fifth grade together.
Yeah. But last year we were both in Footloose together as freshmen, and we were Ariel and Willard, which was a lot of fun. It's definitely a step back from like modern music, and I think it's almost a little bit easier to sing because there's kind of like, it's like kind of theatrical because there's like a tone in her voice that you have to like get to, and so it's like kind of acting for me, which I really like. So.
Nothing like being in front of an audience, practicing, getting organized, memorizing, and then putting that out there and getting that feedback. I mean, those are tremendous communication skills. And then if you're in a group and you're getting that interplay of, well, he just did that, so I'm going to respond to this. I mean, that's the real world. That's what we do in business all the time.
Suddenly Seymour, keep your invited. Suddenly Seymour, oh, learn how to be more the girl that's inside you, with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding, with sweet understanding. Seymour's your man.
It's in my blood to get out there and help my community. We're up, we're there, we're doing it, and we all work as a team. Whether it's that garbage, whether it's the snow being taken care of, we all are very dedicated to what we do, or we wouldn't be doing it. It's here. Knowing that someone needs something done in the community and you're there to help them, it makes you feel really good. And you know deep down inside that they really do appreciate what you do. I'm very proud of the job that I do in my community.
I'm an Elvis tribute artist. I've been doing it since I was 2 years old, professionally since I was like 7. And tonight I'm going to do a song from the musical Hairspray. And there's a song in there called It Takes Two. And it goes a little something like this. They say it's a man's world, well that cannot be denied. But what good's a man's world without a woman by his side? And so I will wait until that moment you decide. Tell me that you're my girl and I'm your boy, that you're my pride and I'm your joy.
I compete every year up in Lake George. I've been doing it since I was 7 years old, so almost 8 or 9 years now. And I performed all over upstate New York. I've been to Massachusetts, Canada, Vermont, just doing shows and doing what I love. We went to Memphis probably 6 months ago. Me and my family went to Sun Records, where he actually did those recordings. And they had like all the original microphones and guitars hanging everywhere. You could see where they actually recorded it all in the room, and it was just a really cool feeling. You could actually hold and use the mics that they would actually use in those recordings. So it was actually
Tell me that I'm the king and you're my queen, who no one else can come between. It takes two, baby. It takes two. Now Lancelot and Guinevere, Mrs. Claus has old Saint Nick, and Romeo has Juliet, and Lisbeth, she has her Dick. Now, they say it takes two to tango, but that tango's child's play. We'll take it to the dance floor, and we'll dance the night away. Ooh, just like Frankie Avalon has his favorite Musketeer. I long for a lover, babe, to say the things I wanna hear. So come closer, baby, oh, and whisper in my ear. Tell me that you're my girl and I'm your boy, that I'm your pride and you're my joy, said you're the type. I'll be the groom if you'll be my bride. It takes two, baby. It takes two. It takes two, baby. It takes two.
I was born and raised here, and I plan on staying here, having a family here. I am very proud of what I and my coworkers do for a living. With tighter budgets, I work even harder. When I see a family that I've worked with doing well in the workforce, it gives me immense satisfaction and gratification. I want the community to be a strong one. I want it to be something that we can all be proud of.
I know they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. Ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. And up those stairs in that little back bedroom, it's where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know, under that live oak, my favorite dog is buried in the yard. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
We've been singing since the 3rd grade and singing together. We thought it would be cool. Yeah, it just makes us sound the same.
We thought it was like really good with our voices, and
we love country too.
Yeah,
so
we love country.
Concrete poured, nail by nail and board by board. Daddy gave life to Mama's dream. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. You leave home, you move on, and you do the best you can. I got lost in this whole world and forgot who I am. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. Out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could walk around, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Thank you.
you're crazy, child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. Well, then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it up before you burn it out. You've got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick out before you even get halfway through. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although you're so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad that it's a life you leave just so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Or you can see when you're wrong. You know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You've got your passion, you've got your own pride, but don't you only know that fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? But you know that when the truth gets told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick out before you even get halfway through. Ooh, why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Thanks.
I love making my patients happy. They're always telling me that I'm their favorite nurse. I'm doing it out of love. I'm gonna do my job the best way I possibly can do it to let you know that I care about you. I feel good at the end of the day because I brought sunshine to somebody's life. It's giving love away. My residents are very grateful. They make me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It makes me want to keep going.
You think about music, and it's such an interesting thing. You can't see it, you can't touch it, but yet the impact is huge from that emotional communication side, and also now we know on the physiological development of the brain. I had teachers that made me realize that everything I was learning, it was a skill that I would be able to apply to any facet of life that I chose to pursue. And we really hope that Friends of Music is in business for a long, long time, supporting all the kids in the entire district. The Saratoga Springs School District overall has been very supportive of music, and we just want to help them to grow it and grow it and grow it. And I don't know, I think we could do some pretty amazing things together in the future, and it's all good. It's all healthy. It helps education. It's a great communicative experience. It's great for socialization, and you know, and nobody gets hurt, and everybody has a great time. So it's wonderful.
That David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, and the minor fall and the major lift, the It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Feel free to sing along if you know it. There was a time you'd let me know what's really going on below, and now you never show it to me, do you? Remember when I moved in you, the holy dark was moving true, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, and all I ever learned from love was how to shoot at someone who outdrew you. It's not a cry you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
This program was underwritten by the generous support of CSEA, New York's leading union.
When you drive distracted, lives are at stake, including your own. Pay attention. Prevent crashes. Don't zone out. A message from CSEA, New York's leading union.